We want to make sure everyone in the group has this so they can do this during the week whenever they want. So here we go. First start, affirmations, and I'm going to read them with you. You can read them out loud. That's really powerful. Your own mind really likes the sound of your voice. So I suggest that you do read them out loud. Your family might think you're crazy, but that's okay. Here we go. My business is growing and expanding every day. My business is booming. I'm meeting new people every day that want to be a part of my team. I'm in the midst of a recruiting frenzy and my team grows quickly. Every business action I take expands and enhances every area of my life. I inspire people to pursue personal freedom in every area of their lives. My team is expanding and growing all around the world now. I highly attract motivated people into my business easily and frequently. My position in my company is constantly and easily going higher and higher. What would make it inevitable for me to make 3 sales today? I'm earning more money than ever before. I'm known as a go-getter because I take massive action in my business every day. What I used to think was hard comes easily to me now, and I'm really good at reaching my goals. Other people think I'm lucky. I have a knack for finding and sharing solutions. Why is it so easy for me to communicate effectively with people? I am powerful. I am a powerful and charismatic leader. I now earn $5,000 more this month than last month. I am so grateful and happy now that I'm a home-based business professional. And here's the big question. Whose life will be infinitely better because I succeed? Boom. So I hope you love those. You do have the slides in the file in both the GTOT group and the Bull Tribe. So if you want to access that so you can look at those anytime that you do it, you can do your own little power hour, however you want to do it. Okay, so here is where we start the 10 new conversations. You're going to go to your friends tab on your Facebook and scroll all the way down, or you're going to go to the On This Day app like I just showed you on the side of your Facebook page. That's going to show you people that you made friends with, over time, a year ago, like this is your anniversary. Really easy way to start a conversation. Like, hey, happy friend anniversary. You'll be surprised how many of those people you have never talked to, even though you're probably really good at welcoming people when they friend request you. It's crazy. But it's okay. It's okay because you're here to start a new conversation. When you're talking to them, look at their wall. Try to pinpoint something on their wall that you relate to and use form, which is friends, occupation, recreation, and money. Okay? Money meaning what do you do for a living kind of thing. If you have time in this 15 minutes to get into all of those, excellent. If not, you're going to continue with it on the back end of this power hour. Like and comment on at least one post that they have on their wall while you're talking to them. Don't go crazy because people do notice that. I have seen other people post, oh, it's so funny, somebody you haven't talked to forever all of a sudden is liking up all your stuff, and they're trying to recruit. You're not here to recruit anybody. No, we don't recruit. What we do is we invite people to be open to a better way to spend their money and make money at the same time, period. So don't go in here like a recruiter. Go in here building relationships. The top recruiters in every single company, they get there because they're really good at talking to people. And that's super, super important. They might not know how to host a Zoom or create a power slide or upload a video or, build a landing page. Those things are secondary. Those things can be outsourced. What you need to know how to do is build conversations and relationships with people so that you have it open to ask them if they're open. If you just jump into people, they're going to be turned off by it. And then jot down notes, write down their name and one of the things that you want to make sure you remember about them. And, we're going to follow up with them next week. So I am going to keep going with my slide for a minute here. And I'm on this day app. Just want to show you where it is right here where my finger's pointing. And I actually have a bunch of people. Sometimes there's no one here. So I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to see how they're doing. And you're going to do the same thing. And at 10, we're at 10:09. At 10:30, I'll be back. I am going to be here. I will be muted. You won't hear me. You won't see anything. It's just get to work. And this way you can kind of, don't click out of the screen and you'll have to log back in. Just push it down, like make it smaller. And we are going to rock and roll. I'll see you in a minute. Have fun. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm going to share my screen unless somebody says, "Oh, give me another minute." You should have about 10 people on your contact list that you've reached out to and said hello to. Resist over the guru time responding to them. There's a little bit of posture that's involved with that. That'll be helpful. But you want to respond to them, just not right in the next 15 minutes. Let me shut my door. We have a really big festival going on in my town called the Vermont Dairy Festival. And there are people everywhere, all over the place, walking around. They don't know what they're missing in here. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. All right. Excuse me. Okay, this is Guru Time. Now, Guru Time is for those of us that want to follow quality people and get follows back. You're going to get follows back. You're going to get friend requests. This is how it goes. You go to the fan page or personal Facebook page or group of a famous network marketing professional or sales professional and quickly find a post that you're into. Go ahead and leave a quick but thoughtful comment and open the list of folks that reacted to the post. Okay? In that, the reactions I'll show you, I'm going to give you an example. Follow 10 to 20 people that have a follow button, or follow 5 specific people, open their profile and interact with their profile. I suggest you go for 10 and you open up each person's profile and you interact with it, because I know that when I get a notification on Facebook that somebody followed me, I go to click on that notification and all it does is bring me to my friends list. It doesn't show me that person again. And if they didn't interact on my page, I have no way of knowing to go back to their page and look at them and see if there's somebody that I want to follow back. I generally just follow back and then they go ahead and friend request. This is going to help you build relationships with people that are not on your friend list without getting put in Facebook jail for friending too many people, because there are a lot of really awesome people out there, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to go over to Brendon Burchard's motivation group. So there's a couple of reasons. Because it's huge. There's a lot of action in it. And this is the kind of guru that you want to fish in their ocean. You don't want to fish in somebody's pond, okay, or lake. You don't want to go to someone's group where they have even 5,000 members. You want these people to have over 10,000 people interacting in their stuff, okay? That's huge. So keep that in mind, because just like you're building your audience. There are other people just like you that maybe have a little bit more, a little bit less than you, that are building their audience. Leave it alone. Brendon Burchard has plenty of friendships to share, and he is focused on a particular niche that might not be something that you're in, especially considering what we're doing here. So he's got 1,200 likes and emotions on this post. You'll see other people. Doesn't look like he's as active in here as he should be. I just want to find one that he posted. Okay, here we go. He only got 6 likes on that. That's not one that we want to interact on. 77 people. You don't achieve stillness, you simply enter it and breathe and release and allow and enjoy the great gift that's always been there for you. Beautiful. Boom. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do. Okay, there's only 3 other comments, so I'm not even going to go there. I'm going to open this up. Okay? I'm already friends with Yusuf. I'm going to hover over them. They don't have a follow button. Hover over, no follow button. Hover over, no follow button. She has a follow button. So what I'll do is I want to make sure she lives in the country that I'm doing business in, and that she's also somebody that I want to be friends with. So you open up their page. She's definitely the kind of person I would love to be friends with. She's a mompreneur with big dreams. Love it, love it, love it. She lives in Canada. Perfect. I'm going to follow. I think that's fantastic. So I'm going to look and see. I'm going to comment on this post. And I'm going to share it. Now I'm done. You can keep track of the person's name or not. Not a big deal, because when you go back and do other Guru times, you'll see who you've already followed. So you go through there and you look at people and you figure out who you want to follow. You figure out, does this person represent the kind of ideals that I have in my friendship and the way I perform my business? And do I want to be friends with this person? Now, she seems pretty awesome, and she's got a lot of inspiration on her page. So this would be somebody that I'd be interested in following, absolutely. And she lives in Canada, and for me, that's fine. Let me see here. And this, I know this story, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now she's going to get notification that I followed her, and she's going to see my name on this post. That's what you want to do. Go ahead and let me see who's on the chat here. Sharing does make a difference, because I know when I see that somebody, when you go to a post and you see, I don't know if I have any recently shared posts on my profile, but when I see that someone shared something that I've put up, there's usually a little button. See this one share? Oh, I shared it myself to a group. Okay. That I click on those shares, see who shared my stuff, and then I go and I check out their wall. I go and like their post that they shared from me, or I thank them, or I send them a message. Thank you so much for sharing my post. You know what I'm saying? So sharing, I think, does help. Indeed, absolutely, absolutely. So let me give you some ideas. This is something that next week you might want to have ahead of time. Brendon Burchard's a motivation group. It's got 40,000 members. There's tons of awesome people in here. And as you can see, you didn't have to go far to find a post that had 77 likes on it. There's probably going to be 10 people there with a follow button. Make sure it's somebody that you would want to accept a friend request from, because they just might start coming in today. And so groups, fan pages, and personal pages. Okay, there's, Ray Higdon is a really good spot. The thing is that a lot of the people that in our circle of influence, the people that we know, are on there already. But you will meet people that you haven't. You will meet people that you haven't, and just know that those guys are network marketers. Just know that. It depends on who you want to work with, how you want to work with them. Do you want people that are just looking for a better way, or do you want people that are already in the business? What is it you're looking to do? So keep that in mind when you go find your guru. And I'm going to go to my favorite guru spot, and I will be back in 10 minutes. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. I'm going to stop the share, mute myself, and I'll see you at 10:48. You don't have to share it. That's just something I do so that they come and look at my wall. It's about building your audience. So I don't know why, random people's posts on your timeline. It's not random. You're looking at them. You won't share something from somebody you don't want to share from. Hello, everybody. I hope that you had a fantastic guru time. You get Tiffany here still, Renee. Yeah, we had Renee. Yeah, Renee, your post, sharing make a difference. Not really sure. I want random people's posts on the timeline. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Like, are you like you don't want to share someone else's post or something? Like, I'm not sure. So, um, yeah, there's nothing random about it. You're going in there and you're looking at them, and you wouldn't follow somebody that you wouldn't want to be friends with anyhow, and it will definitely help them follow you back. So let me share my screen real quick. This is the part where I generally, hold on a second. It's about to show you my secret fishing spot. Let me share the screen now. Okay. There we go. So yeah, don't be afraid of that. And if it's something that part, you don't have to do that. I just think that it is helpful. And you wouldn't share something you wouldn't want to share ever. Nothing like that. Don't follow anyone you wouldn't want to be friends with. Don't. Make sure you're looking for quality people to follow that are, forward-minded thinking people, the kind of person that you would love to work with. So here we go. This is the follow-up time. Now you should be getting messages back from the people that you started messaging. Sometimes you won't get them until later. That's fine. However, this is a great time to pick up your book from last week, if that's not the case, and start following up the people that you had contacted last week, and maybe kind of the conversations slowed off a little bit, and start talking to them. Keep following form, and trust that you're going to find a moment where you're going to have the opportunity where you're not going to feel like you're being pushy or pitchy, where you can say, hey, would you be open to learn if you're looking at them when you're talking to them, they're going to start looking at you when you talk to them, and they're going to see what's going on in your world. They're going to see that you're having success and that your team is having success and that you're happy about what's going on. They're going to start asking questions too. So remember, the person asking the most questions is the one that is kind of in charge of the conversation. I don't want to use the word leading it or in control, because I don't think in personal relationship anything's in control. You never know how it's going to go. But don't be afraid to ask people if they're open, especially the follow-up people. Today, the people you're talking to today, unless it's a perfect moment, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't invite them today. This is the purpose of this is to keep you in the groove of talking to people in Messenger and keeping you in the groove of building relationships so that when it's time to ask if they're open, you are there for that. You're there for that. You're already in the conversation with so many people since we started this crazy mission of ours that I didn't reach out to because I was like, and then every time the next day, there they were in the group being introduced by somebody that had taken the time to build a relationship. So it's never too late to start. Make sure you're building relationships with people that you like, and make sure you're going deep on your own friends list, because it's really important that we start nurturing what we have, and that's going to help you down the road, psychologically and in your abundance matters, knowing that if you're going to start reaching into what you have already and start appreciating what you already have, you won't be always looking for something else. And that's going to really help you. And that matters a lot, I believe, with this power hour. A lot of people do power hours and they are spam fest. They're all about, yes, of course you do. You go to their timeline and like it. You follow that, share it out, and you like it. And you could even send them a message, thank you so much for sharing that. And take a look at their wall. Make sure that, it's really cool. Yeah, that's really excellent. Fantastic. Love it. So this part I'm actually going to disappear completely on. This video is going to render, and I'll put it in the doc in both the GTOT and the Bowl Tribe. This way you have it. You can do this every day, all week long if you want. It's okay. The more the merrier. The reason why I do it on Saturday mornings is because I still have a full-time day job. Soon that won't be the truth, but I'm still going to do it for everybody that does, because it's difficult to do that prospecting and do that relationship building when you're at work all day. You get home and you're like, ah. So getting the pipeline filled up with people to talk to is really important. So I'm really excited about that, Renee. That's awesome. I'm going to get out of here. I actually have another workshop to do in 3 minutes, and I better show up or they're going to be mad at me. So go ahead, keep your notes, write your notes, keep track of what you're doing, and I will see you guys on the other side. Peace. Thank you so much.